So hopefully we're now at a stage where we're getting ready to make applications and hopefully get out and go to interviews. It's always great if we can access some work experience as well that we can really sell to an employer. So again, if you have the opportunity to contact voluntary organisations to get some work there, almost regardless of what the kind of job is, the key thing is that you're seen as being in the workplace, or being active and interacting with other people. Great stuff. Look at traineeships also. Again, if you're still at school or college, think about what your school and college can offer, perhaps internally or through other contacts. Again, if you're able to contact us here in London at RSBC, we can arrange work experience opportunities for you also. Add those to the CV, and again, we've got a really marketable opportunity. If you're going out to interview, think about what it is both that you need to say, but also what an employer is likely to be asked. Don't put yourself in a situation where you can get caught out. It's impossible to prepare for every single conceivable question, but that's not so important. The key thing is to have in your head maybe 5 or 6 key positive statements that you want to make. Because there are probably only about 5 or 6 different question types, and you can almost always find a way to get that information across. Remember to think about how much you want to disclose about your visual impairment to the employer. So think about the impact your VI is going to have on your job. Is it going to be easy? Is it going to be hard? Is it not going to make a difference at all? But think also about what your support needs are going to be at work. How easy is it going to be for you to do the job without that support in place? Remember, access to work is available to employers to support you to do your job easily and to make sure that that's funded. So don't panic about an employer not wanting to employ you simply because you seem like a hazard or a cost to them. You're not. They want to hire you. So think about, again, how you can present your visual impairment in a positive way and how you can show that you ain't overcoming that. You're the best candidate for the job. Interviews aren't just about answering questions, so think also about how you're going to represent yourself visually. What do you need to wear? Do you need to check out if your suit still fits? And if so, do you need to go shopping and buy a new one? Another important thing to bear in mind whether you're thinking about whether you should disclose your visual impairment is there going to be any kind of assessment or activity or test that an employer might want you to do at interview? If there is, we need to think about how easy that's going to be for you to do unless adaptations are in place. If it's a written assessment, for instance, will you need a scribe or a reader? Will you need voice-over technology to do that? It's your choice, but unless you tell the employer, it's not going to be in place, and we want to pass that test. So again, be confident, be positive, tell the employer what you need, the adaptations can be made, and we can win the interview. Finally, once the interview is completed, regardless of whether it's positive or if you feel the outcome's negative and you don't get a job offer, what can we take from that that's valuable? So try and get feedback. Employers don't always give it, but unless you contact them and ask for it, you're certainly never going to get it. So don't be shy of calling an employer and saying, hey, I came for the interview the other day, I wasn't successful, but can you tell me what I went wrong? What can I improve on next time? There's no way that an interview can't be a positive experience, even if it doesn't ultimately land you the job, because the next one will, or the one after that.